What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day out there. All right, it's November the 3rd, 2019. I'm about to talk about the slate for November the 4th, 2019. It's currently 9 p.m. right now. We have NBA and NFL going on. So hopefully you guys are having a great day in the world of fantasy sports. But this show is all about the slate for tomorrow night. Hey guys, I'm telling you, this slate, you can do stars and scope if you want to. Why? Because there are so many. I never see any slate like that. You're gonna look at this slate, the first thing you're gonna say is like, oh man, I like this slate. But that doesn't guarantee anything. Why? Because a lot of people are gonna look at it and say the same thing. Alright? So let's go ahead and jump to the cheap plays for players that are 5K and below on both sides. Alright guys, so the guys that I come up with is Isaiah Thomas. Thomas has been balling since he got back. But 3 games ago, this guy's been balling and the price is only 4.9K. Definitely a guy you might want to play in both sides. So I have him in both sides. So Isaiah Thomas I have in both sides. So whoever I have in both sides, I'm going to talk about both of them. Alright, the second guys is J. Rich. Richardson for the Philly. He is only 4.6K. Man, this is a great price. I will be all on Jason on the K. Like most likely I will have him in every single team. I'm telling you guys right now. J Rich definitely a guy I'm gonna look to play, and Pascal, and that's Pascal for the Golden State. This guy has been playing over 30 minutes the last 2 games, and then you have Green also gonna be out again. So Pascal gonna be a must play. Not a must play, but definitely in play. Jang, with that price, I don't see how I'm not gonna have him in almost every team. Maybe I might go 90%, but most likely between him and Richardson, they're gonna be my most two-on player for the whole slate. I'm telling you guys right now. All right. And then as far as cheap plays, Palestine 4.4K, his minutes going up, so I can see him getting the starting lineup. Even if he doesn't, he might be playing in the upper 20s in minutes. With that, and there's nobody there, he can come in there and be the man scoring for that team. So Palestine definitely a guy in play. Kai Bowman 4.3K. Last time I only play him in FD because I thought his price was too expensive in DK, but that was a mistake. You gotta admit when you make mistake like that. But 4.3K, now I'm not gonna make that mistake again. So I will definitely play him in both sides. Alright, and Brown Jr., he should get a start again because both guys for Detroit already announced out. So he should get a start again. And they're playing Washington. So definitely that's a game you're gonna want to have some players from there. So Brown, I'm definitely looking to play him. So that's why I'm saying tomorrow is looking like it's the stars and scrubs, man. There's so many cheap, great plays, but a lot of people are gonna see the same thing you do. So you're gonna have to do something a little bit different in there. And then the last guy is Robinson, the third, 4.7. Without those guys, gonna be one of the top scorers in this team for the moment right now. So definitely in play. Alright, so I already talked about Kai and Isaiah Thomas was Brown. So you have Damian Lee. I don't know why I put Damian Lee in there. I don't think that was one of the guys I checked his stats on. So let me go ahead and check real quick. Yeah, like I was saying, Damian Lee wasn't part of my list. So that was a mistake. But I have Jordan Poole in there. But honestly, the only cheap two guards I want to play in FD is Bruce Brown. I don't want to play Jordan Poole. He looks like he's only scoring. If he doesn't score, basically he doesn't do much else. All right. So for that, most likely I might not play him. But if you're looking for a guy at 5.5K and below, he's one of those guys. And the next player, I had Harris in there, but the next player is Points. Points is only 4.8K, but honestly, there's a lot of other cheap plays for small forward that are 5.5K and below. So if we check the list, uh, you have Glenn Robinson, Luke Kennard, most likely will play a lot of minutes, Jay Carter. So all those guys, you can use them. All right, even if you wanna use this kid right here, Matisse, if you wanna use them, you can use them too. But to me, the most safe play would be between Luke Kennard and Tayshaun Prince. So I have Tayshaun Prince right here because it's a little bit cheaper, right? So and then the next guy I have, his price is 5.5K at power forward is Rio. Rio for the Washington against Detroit. Definitely gonna wanna use him. And Scar Labissiere. Yeah, that's how you say it, Labissiere. Scar Labissiere. Yeah, he didn't start last game, but he had actually a good game. So I'm hoping, even if he doesn't get the start, that's a guy if you're looking for a cheap play. If you want to start and score, you can plug him in. I wish I plugged him over a lot of other guys I did last game because I was running out of time, so I couldn't change some of the players out in time. And then, of course, Gordy Dieng is the guy that most likely will be very, very popular. Probably not in FD as it is gonna be in DK because in DK you can play him in both center position and the power forward position or forward position. All right. So let's jump to let's go ahead and give you my selection. I'm gonna give you guys my three core players, the cheap play, and of course the star of the segment. Remember, my core player can also be cheap players. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so here are my five players from both sides. So my core players for DK is Kai Bowman. I will use him as a core player. I will also use Dieng as a core player, and he's only 3.3k. I will use, of course, Juman as a core player, and Harden will be my star. Alright, my cheap player is Brown of the Detroit team. All right, so yeah, Kai Bowman, I like him. He's playing minutes right now, but I will only use him unless I'm hoping we get the news that he will get the start, and of course, the other kid won't be playing. If that's the case, then I will definitely use him as a core player. So my plan is to put him most likely in the utility or guard place if I can, so I can change him in case if he is not starting. All right. So Kai Bowman is a core player. Jang, the guy can rebound, can score. He's actually a good scorer and will block. And then he will go against, of course, he will be there for Giannis. So he's way better defender than Towns. So Jang should be playing a lot of minutes. They're gonna need him to both to even do a little bit scoring. And Juman, the man just doing everything right now. He's blocking, he's still, he's taking the ball down, he's basically assisting. Juman is definitely a core player for me. And Harden, this guy, one day give you like he just got blew out by Miami tonight, early today. That's Miami is looking good. So I would rather use Harden as my star than as my core player because I'm gonna use the core players more than I use the star. All right, and then Brown is a cheap play, and Brown went off yesterday. Yesterday. So he should be playing a lot of minutes, and most likely will start because they already announced that those two guys are out again. Rose and that other kid, I cannot even remember his name. I keep saying kid. So I already talk about Brown, and I already talk about. I was thinking of using Giannis on the K. Let's see what's the averages. I was thinking of using Giannis on the K. I might still be able to even put all three of them in there because I have a lot of cheap plays in there. Alright, so we'll see. But those are the five players for the case. For FD, the difference is basically I have Giannis and Orford. Right now, Orford is the center, should be able to, nobody in should be able to stop him getting those rebounds, scoring, and doing a little bit of everything. And Orford, out of nowhere, he could get you 5 blocks. I remember that game when he had like 5 blocks in like by the second quarter. So, and then Giannis is Mr. of everything. Hopefully Minnesota can keep this game close. I think they can at home, and Minnesota is looking like they are a much better team than they were last year. And I already talked about the other three guys. So, Kai Bowman on both teams, you have Bruce Brown on both teams, Drummond on both teams. And by the way, Giannis is my star for FD, and then Bruce Brown is the chip player, and Alfred, Drummond, and Kai Bowman are my core players. All right. So the only thing about FD, once you put somebody there, you cannot change him because there is no lead swap. That's the problem with Kai Bowman. So if we don't get the news on time, if I'm thinking about changing him, then I will definitely come in the comment section and let you guys know. Basically, that's it, guys. I'm hoping right now, actually, let me just go ahead and show you guys how one of my team is doing. Oh, by the way, guys, my football picks, a lot of them come too, but the other players kill me, so I still didn't have a good week in football. That's why I'm glad basketball is here. Anyway, guys, so if you guys had great players around some of the picks that I had, then you guys probably gonna have a great night. But the 4 p.m. games, those were the games to start with CMC. Alright, guys, so those are two teams that I have, and then the team on the right is the best team I have. But for some reason, I went and put Eric Gordon in there, and Eric Gordon killed me. Basically, the whole Houston team was bad. James double, and had another triple double, and I still got Luka in there. So right now I'm at 316. So Howard, man, I knew that was a great pick for the Lakers. So Howard is doing really great, 37.6, and James, oh, I'm glad this guy is playing great. All right, guys, so that's my FD team. So let's check the DK real quick. The DK team, it's not looking so great. The DK team, it has what? Danny Green, man, 5.5. Oh my goodness. And of course, Westbrook. Those are the two guys that killed me. I wasn't worried about Frank, even though he only gave me 11. But I knew Dwight Powell pick with Danny Green and Westbrook. Those are the picks that killed me. I mean, like Davis, 48, could have been better. Porzingis doing great, and Luka. So if I had James rather than Davis, and I could have upgraded in other places, I should have made those changes. But hey, at the last minute, I decided to make that team and put Westbrook in there. At first, I didn't have Westbrook. Hey, Dwight Powell just give me a steal, so I will take that. All right, guys, so that's it. And I appreciate you guys. Good luck. Don't spend money that you guys cannot afford to lose. And anything left to say is, well, before I do that, guys, please subscribe and drop a like in the video. Alright, I'm out.